Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and we have a new development in the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case. I feel like I say that every single day, but that's kind of how it's been lately. But this is new. So we had last week both Winona Ryder and Penelope Cruz come out in support of Johnny Depp. They did declarations, which are basically character witness type things, to say that this is not something Johnny is capable of. We have yet to see anything in defense of Amber Heard, and even with the delay, there's still nothing. She has not defended herself, and I understand her lawyers probably told her not to, but at this point, you're looking so guilty. You are looking so bad. Now we have another. And The Blast does a really good job of getting these declarations. So they definitely, if you're looking and you're following this, are somebody to check out. But they got another declaration that is in favor of Johnny. Now this is from Javier Bardem. And it actually makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of connections here. First, obviously, the Pirates of the Caribbean connection. They work together on this. Besides, obviously, Pirates, I know him from No Country for Old Men. So, he's been around for a while. He's a good actor. He has won Academy Awards. Not only that, but in my Penelope Cruz video, I said she had talked about how her husband supported Johnny Depp. How when she was pregnant, her husband trusted Johnny Depp with her being around. Well, this is the husband. This is Penelope Cruz's husband. They have a child. So this actually makes a lot of sense. It's kind of come full circle. And it's kind of, this has been now a family affair, whether it's, the family they have within the Pirates of the Caribbean, or the fact that Penelope and both her and her husband are supporting Johnny Depp. So this is really good. We're seeing a lot of people come out in his favor. And like I said earlier, Amber is lacking any sort of character witnesses. Not that I think she could get good character witnesses like this. I can't imagine she'd be able to get anybody besides maybe like Io, Tillett, and then, I can't even name anybody. That's really, really sad. I don't even know if she could get her parents at this point. But let's take a look at this article from The Blast. It says Johnny Depp gets support from Javier Bardem. Allegations against him are lies and manipulation. And he says a lot more than that. And there are these texts here. Well, they're not texts. They are the text from the declaration. I guess I should specify here, because yesterday we did talk about text messages. So this is Johnny Depp has received more support in his ongoing legal battle with Amber Heard, and this time it comes from Pirates of the Caribbean co-star Javier Bardem, who adamantly believes the actor is trapped in the lies and manipulation of toxic beings. And by toxic beings, that's the nice way of saying you are being used and abused by one Ms. Heard. In the declaration obtained by The Blast, Bardem went on the record in Depp's defamation case against, ex-wife, stating that he does not believe Depp is a violent person, adding that he has a respectful attitude towards those around him. And this isn't the first time we've heard stuff like this. So let's take a look at what he actually says. I love Johnny. He has always been a true gentleman, an extremely generous and caring friend, and to him and his family. Now, and that's what I think is so great about this, because with his connection to Penelope, the fact that she was pregnant, that's the most vulnerable time in a woman's life, right? And he trusted Johnny with her. That says more than anything really could say, in my opinion. The Oscar-winning actor described working with Depp on several movie sets, including Pirates, Dead Man Tells No Tale, which described Depp as a loving man. On top of that, I've had the gift of working with him twice and have experienced his respectful attitude towards every single member of the crew, alongside his unique and hilarious sense of humor. I stand by Johnny because I have always seen and felt a true caring and loving man in him. An extraordinary and unique artist who has listened to anyone who needed his help. That's fantastic. Like you can tell from the pictures, they have a decent relationship. In No Country for Old Men, Star is willing to testify in Depp's defense as a character witness. Now we've already got the declaration, just like Penelope and Winona and Vanessa. He's saying, I will not only do this declaration, I will be there in your defense. So that's fantastic. In the case against Amber Heard, and describes his deep respect for the actor in the declaration. I not only love Johnny, but respect him deeply. And I thank him for being the free and careless little boy he is in his art, and the mature and loving man he is in the lives of others. Always there when we need him. And I like that because there's, everybody is different depending on which person you're talking to, what you're doing. I'm different when I am talking to you here on this. I'm different at my job. So we all kind of wear those different metaphorical masks. So he's just saying, on the set, he is careless, fun, and, as a person, he is one of the most loving men he knows. So that's fantastic. At the end of the declaration, Bardem seems to take a direct shot at Amber Heard, oh, poor thing, and her allegations of domestic abuse against Depp, and deeming them as lies and manipulation. I love Johnny. I'm so sorry. It is so loud. My cats are running back and forth. I apologize if you heard that. My Hawk and Dove are just absolutely insane right now. Oh boy. I love Johnny because he is a good human being, trapped in the lies and manipulation of toxic beings, and yet smiling and loving us all in spite of it. How? Through his music, which I love because he works with Alice Cooper. He has a band with Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper I have been obsessed with since I've been born. I've seen him in concert I think 8 times. I've met the guy twice. I've dressed up as Alice Cooper. I have a mild infatuation. Anyways, through his acting, through his silence, this means a lot. Thank you, Johnny. Millions of others like you, like me, love you deeply. And this is perfect way to, kind of finish it out. Because he's saying these manipulation, these toxic people are really trying to bring him down. They're really, really focused on killing his name. And we are now, at the point where maybe his name is going to be redeemed. Maybe his name will come back to the point it was before, because you do still have those rarity of peoples that actually believe Amber. Now, they are few and far between, but they still exist. They still believe that Johnny could be that bad of a person, could be a quote-unquote wife beater. But we now know from person after person, situation after situation, that Amber has done nothing but lie when it comes to this. And it's nice to see people coming out in his defense. It goes on to say Javier is married to Penelope Cruz, and they have 2 children. I actually thought they had 1. I apologize. I said earlier they had 1. And previously reported, Cruz also filed a declaration in support of Johnny Depp, agreeing with her husband by stating that she had seen Johnny in so many situations, and he is always kind to everyone around. And you know what? Like I said earlier, I definitely think the most important part to this is the fact that Javier trusted Johnny around his pregnant wife. That's such a vulnerable time. And, he did a good job. Not only that, but he was protective. So those kind of things really resonate, at least with myself as a female. I think it's fantastic. And we're seeing so much more. I'm sure this isn't it. These selective leaks, I would like to say that they are probably being put out there on purpose to help with Johnny's name. And they are. And they definitely are. But I'm assuming we're going to get more, especially now that the trial has been pushed back. So we will just have to wait and see, though. And of course, if you want to stay up to date on it, make sure you subscribe or are still subscribed, make sure you like the video if you enjoyed this type of content. And as always, links to support the channel are in the description. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Roan, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Alice Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.